In my last video, I talked about two approaches that open whole new worlds of meditation. And I discussed a little bit about the approach that deals with the energetic body. So in this video, I want to talk about another approach that I've found. And this one is really amazing. It's called Samyama. And Samyama is described by Patanjali in the third chapter of the Yoga Sutras. It's the entire third chapter. So considering he only has 4 chapters, he must feel that's very important. The reason Samyama is so important is when we meditate, we go to subtler and subtler levels of awareness and even transcend the faintest impulse of awareness, the faintest impulse of a thought, and then we're just abiding in awareness itself. Awareness abiding within itself. It's that transcendental consciousness. Now, what Samyama is, it is the technique for working within that state of transcendental consciousness to fulfill desires. And Patanjali gives very specific formulas for doing that. And that's kind of the secrets that he lays out in the Yoga Sutras. But the essence of it is that you're learning to function from the very core of your being, that silent, still awareness at the core of your being. And I love it because in the Upanishads, they give an example of the banyan seed. And now, a banyan tree is a huge tree, and yet it comes from a very small seed. And if you break open that seed, you find that the center of the seed is hollow. So the example they talk about is that it's from that hollowness that the entire tree comes, right? So like that, it's from that state of absolute silence and stillness that our whole being emerges. Our thoughts, our feelings, our perceptions, as well as our senses, our minds, even our bodies, are a manifestation or expression of that very core of our being, which in itself is, you could say, emptiness. It is both fullness and emptiness. And so that field, deep within, is actually a field of all possibilities. If you can work from within that state of consciousness, which is unbounded, infinite, and begin to function from there, you can manifest anything. Just like from the hollowness of the seed, the whole tree emerges. So Patanjali again talks about how to do this and specific formulas for manifesting rather amazing results. Like if you want, for instance, you can develop your character by developing from that very core of your being, manifesting greater compassion, greater friendliness, greater loving kindness, these qualities. So you can do it right from your innermost being. And that's the way nature manifests. Nature does grow the tree from a seed. This entire universe has come from the quantum field vacuum state. So nature is incredibly skillful at manifesting everything from nothing, from that pure potentiality of pure being. And we have access to that same pure being within ourselves. We just have to learn how to stir it, and we can manifest any possibility. So like I say, these character traits, but also you can open channels to the mind and manifest heightened intuition, greatly enhanced intuition. So you can even have a sense of knowledge of the past, of the future, of things that are far distant. Patanjali articulates all of this. And even manifesting changes in the body, strength, health, calmness, control of hunger and thirst, all kinds of things. And even more spectacularly, things like invisibility and even levitation, which may sound far-fetched, but actually mystics all over the world have had these experiences. I love reading St. Teresa of Avila. she actually levitated. This was a Christian saint in the Middle Ages in Spain, and I'm sure she was not fibbing about this. She was very humble about it. She didn't want to even get into it. But her director told her that she had to write about her experiences. So she describes this. Anyway, mystics all over the world have had these experiences. How? Because they must happen from that level of profound inner silence, which is a field of all possibilities, infinite energy, infinite creativity, infinite intelligence. That's the place that can manifest these kinds of results. And Samyama is the key to this. And we'll be exploring this in my upcoming retreat here on San Juan Island in March. And if you can't attend in person, the retreat is open to anyone, anywhere, live, online. So I hope you'll join me and we can explore this amazing technology of Samyama together. Namaste.